As we wait to see if President Trump carries out his threat of hitting Iran hard tonight, does America still have enough manpower in the Middle East to carry out his threat? National Security Correspondent Carla Babb joins me. Carla?
Hey, Greta. Good afternoon. Defense officials tell me that 2 ships with USS Tripoli amphibious ready group have actually exited the CENTCOM area of operations and are now sailing in the Indian Ocean after months of supporting the war against Iran. USS Tripoli and USS Rushmore are both in the Indian Ocean, but the 3rd ship with the ready group, USS New Orleans, is still in the Arabian Sea in CENTCOM, but is expected to move into U.S. Pacific Command soon. USS Tripoli amphibious ready group carried roughly 3,500 sailors and Marines. These forces helped carry out strikes against Iran and enforced the U.S. blockade in the Strait through the seizure of tankers. U.S. Central Command says more than 20 American Navy ships are still patrolling the waters after last night's attack on Iran hit more than 80 targets, including radar sites, Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps small boats, and anti-ship and air defense systems. Iran, as you mentioned, retaliated with strikes against Kuwait and Bahrain and threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz. Trump today renewed past threats to strike Iran's civilian infrastructure, including electric plants and desalination plants, and to seize oil production on Karg Island. Let's listen.
We attacked Karg Island last night. We knocked out a piece. I said, don't touch the oil, because maybe we'll take over Karg Island. You know, we may take over Karg Island. There's not a thing they can do about it.
Now, the U.S. already bombed military targets on the island during the first 2 months of the war. Current and former defense officials say seizing the island would likely require boots on the ground. That would likely take tens of thousands of Marines and soldiers on Karg Island and the surrounding areas. Now, the USS Boxer amphibious ready group kind of made a swap with the Tripoli. It arrived in the region last week with roughly 4,500 Marines and sailors, according to U.S. Central Command. So commanders have roughly a similar number of Marines there now as they did the last time officials floated this idea of taking Karg Island. But for context, Greta, the Iwo Jima and Karg Island are about the same. Iwo Jima in Japan, and it took 70,000 Marines to take that island of Iwo Jima in World War II. The battle lasted about a month. Thousands died in the fight. The president is clearly not happy with Iran's actions, but in many ways we are back to where we started at the beginning of the war, with a renewed bombing campaign and a strait in jeopardy. Greta.
Carla Babb, thank you. People think news just happens. It doesn't. It happens because there's someone there to capture the moment, to explain it and share it. That's my job. I go where news breaks and give you the facts. Join me for The Record on Newsmax.